Casual Talk Radio's coffee taste review back again with another type of coffee that I am. It's from Copper Moon again. Copper Moon's. I'm slowly becoming a fan. I like their story. I like their packaging, and I like their coffees. This one surprised me when I first smelled. So the it's Rainforest Reserve. It's a dark roast. They claim it's whole bean, of course. Smooth yet bold, 100% Arabica blend with hints of caramel in the finish. So, as described, it describes a caramel sensation at the tail end, meaning that they put thought into where they wanted certain tastes to go. And then again, the beans. I can only describe the smell. They're very oily. It's good. I can only describe the smell as earthy. Like it's what I would think of if I were walking through some sort of a rainforest that was drier for a period of time. So let's say it had rained and then it was dry for a period of time and it has kind of that earthy smell to it. That's what it smells like. That's not a ding against it. It's interesting because after the earthy smell, there's kind of this floral smell. And you're like, how can coffee smell floral? And I'm telling you, there's a definite distinct floral. Like I keep smelling it because I'm like, am I really smelling that? And it's definitely there. It's a very floral scent. Like this smells like something I wouldn't mind wearing this as a cologne, believe it or not. It's almost like not sandalwood, that's not the right one. It's a very musky but not overpowering scent. It's a male aligned scent for sure, but that flower at the end of it is so subtle, but it just seems to fit. I love it. I would love to leather. Leather is very close. And you're like, I don't want to drink something that smells like leather. Trust me. I was thrown off too. Don't get me wrong. I was thrown. I'm describing. That's why I said when I first opened it, I smelled the beans. I'm like, am I smelling this right? And then, when you grind it, obviously it loses a lot of that sensation. It goes very subtle from the smell versus the whole bean. But I would encourage you, if you ever get a chance to try Rainforest Reserve based on this review or otherwise, certainly the whole bean, just smell it. Just open the bag and just smell it. And if you have a cold or something, it might throw you off. But I'm telling you, it's like a leathery, kind of musky, kind of earthy aroma off the beans that just threw me off, where I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued to try to taste this dude. Once again, after I actually brewed it, so I did the grind, because I grind my own, and it lost a little bit of it. And then when I brewed it, there's nothing of what was there. I mean, a little bit, but it might as well not be. Let's go ahead and give this a sample. Piping hot, not bitter, although it's one where I can easily see that creamer is going to be your friend, because it has a little bit of a kick to it. Not crazy, but a little bit of a kick. You're probably going to want creamer for this one. This is not like creamer where you're masking the flavor like some of these, like some of the disgusting like McDonald's or something. You're doing the creamer to accentuate the flavor that's there because it's subdued. It's in the background. And I don't taste the hint of caramel at the tail end of it. This tastes like, to me, what I would have expected McDonald's premium roast to taste like. It's certainly a darker roast, kind of not really Italian. That's not really it. And not really Sumatra. That's not really it. Certainly not Colombian. It doesn't really like it. It almost feels like if I were to do an Irish cream, just the beans. So I'm talking Irish cream, the coffee, without the rum sensation, I might end up with this one. I'm stressing that this is one where I would recommend creamer at minimum. Any creamer I think would do. I wouldn't do a lot of it, but I would recommend creamer to mellow out the flavor without losing the essence. Half and half absolutely would be my go-to, but pretty much any of the other creamers I think would be fine. I would maybe stay away from French vanilla, maybe, but I still think it'd be okay. Some people might prefer it. I would avoid sugar. It wouldn't hurt it, but I don't know that. I don't know. It feels like it's got like this hint of something where the sweetness would turn it bitter. If you can kind of picture that, I would stay away from sugars. I would focus on creamers, sweetening rather creamers if you want to do Sweetening, do the creamer. So, the Cold Stone, sure. Irish cream, sure. Hazelnut, sure. Like all the other ones, I think are fine. Even French vanilla, I think would fly for some people. It's strong. It's very strong. If you drink this as a morning coffee, like this is not something I would drink multiple times in the morning. Absolutely not. And I certainly wouldn't drink it in the evening. This is something where I might drink it on the weekend. And ironically, I'm recording this on the weekend. This is a weekend kind of coffee, but I certainly would not drink a lot of this back to back. I'd have to spread this out. I'd need something a little bit more mellow, like it's like the vanilla nuts or the some other type of coffee that's a little bit more mellow than this. This would be one of those where I'm just trying to kickstart the day, but I wouldn't drink it back to back. I think some people that like their coffee to taste like tar would enjoy this one if you brewed it with more grounds than normal. So let's say you do, they tell you 2 tablespoons per 6 ounces of coffee. Sure. At that, you're going to be super strong. And so if you like it to taste like tar, this is probably your go to. I think it's good for that. I think it's good for ones that they want the strength of coffee, not necessarily the flavor of coffee, if that makes any sense. Copper Moon's Rainforest Reserve Dark Roast. Check it out again. If you do check out the whole bean, just smell it. And you'll see what I'm saying, where it's got a kind of interesting aroma. Now, of course, none of that translates to the coffee after the fact. It's serviceable, and again, it's one that I would recommend. Creamer, absolutely, just to mellow things out and bring it back down to some sanity.